Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem B Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee.
Namaste, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to our Shreem Brzee Global Community Chanting Call. This is Donna from Pillai Center, and we welcome you with love. We meet here every Friday to chant this mantra, Shreem Brzee. This was the mantra given to Dr. Pillai by the great saint Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra was an emperor who really wanted to give his community, his people, a life of luxury and abundance, but he realized he could not do that through physical conventional means. So he went into meditation and turned his body into light and was in meditation for 1,500 years until he came up with the sound Brzee, Brzee, and he transmitted that information to Dr. Pillai. Dr. Pillai is the gentleman whose picture you see on the screen here. He says too, if people group together to chant and meditate, they can create a vortex of energy. And that energy is so strong that it will change everything. So that's why we're here. That's why we are here. So Dr. Pillai added the Shreem to the mantra to make it even more powerful, because Shreem is the sound of life. And Brzee, the brr, is the birthing sound, and the Z is bringing it into manifestation. So it's truly a powerful, powerful mantra. But here's the thing. The mantra has to be, it has to really take over your mind, basically, because the mind is negative. It is the mind's job to doubt. Doubt is a huge, huge, huge thing with the mind. And that has to be set aside. As soon as we doubt, we have basically shot ourselves in the foot as far as, manifesting anything. Belief, faith is key and is crucial to manifesting what we need, what we want in life. So what we're going to do today, we're going to watch a short video of Dr. Pillai speaking about the mind. And this is the first of a series of little videos that we'll be playing over the next few weeks that addresses what are the flaws, what's impeding you, what is preventing you from reaching your goal, your financial goals, your spiritual goals, what's holding you back. And the first thing is the mind. So we will be watching this short video. It's only about 10 minutes or so, maybe even less than that. And pay special attention to the first couple of sentences that he says. I watched this video a few days ago when I was designing the program for today, and I thought, oh, this is good, And then when I was editing it into, the little video presentation that I do each week, I heard the first lines, the first couple of sentences again, and I said, whoa, wait a minute. We can spend an hour or days just talking about the first couple of sentences. So what we're going to do now then is watch this video, pay attention, and then we will be chanting the mantra Shreem Brzee after that. So welcome to everybody. I see people joining from all over the world. A lot of our regulars, guys, glad you're back. If you're brand new to this call, please post so we can welcome you. Everybody is welcome here, and we are so thrilled that you all are here today. So get yourself comfy, preferably in a place that you're not going to be distracted, so you can really focus and really imbibe. The thing with Dr. Pillai is he is a Siddha. He's a fully enlightened being, and he has chosen to come back to the earth plane to help us evolve and to specifically for this lifetime, to rid ourselves of poverty consciousness, scarcity consciousness that keeps us in the prison of lack. So he has the power to do that. So tune into him, tap into his energy, and let's begin.
The mind lives in the past and it doesn't know how to survive without the past or operate without the past. Everything has reference to the past. either in this lifetime or another lifetime. So without the past, you cannot live the present nor the future, because that is the reference point, and that is the problem here. There are several other problems that the mind has, which is producing 50 thoughts a minute, which is really, really a bad thing. Okay, waste of God-given energy, thinking 40 to 50 thoughts a minute. Why? Because we are like a bird that went into, through your window, got into the house, and the bird doesn't know how to get out. That's how we are. We are not sure of where to go, what to do, whether it is right or wrong. And that's why we have so many thoughts. There is a bug in the system. How to fix it? You have to erase your past. But for this session, the mind and the body are the two flaws that impede our progress, our success. So what are you going to do with the mind? You have to silence the mind, silence the thoughts. And if you do that, then you will slip into super consciousness. There's so many techniques I have taught. I want you to go look at that. In this session, I won't be able to teach more, but I will teach you something that everybody can relate to, which everybody is doing. And this is something new. And here I am, holding the book. I'm going to drop the mind at some point. And you are sitting on your couch, reading this book. And that transition point into sleep, where you get into a different state of consciousness, which is completely blissful, but we have never understood that. And you all have, now I can do that. Now as I began to pretend to do that, my eyes are heavy because I have practiced this many times. That's the difference. Now I'm faking it, and even through faking it, my eyes are drowsy and heavy. And it is important that God-given transition from waking state to sleeping state can be manipulated. And if you manipulate it, and at that time you will know that you are going into the fourth state of consciousness. That's why the yogis always say, look at the transition point. And this itself can be a meditation. Okay. So this is something which doesn't take any of your time. Don't go to the bed and then sleep, or fight with your mind until you fall asleep. Just sit in the couch, read a book, and experience this point, and then go to the sleep. That sleep will be something that will be very good, where you will get into a deeper state of consciousness. Okay. The first flaw that impedes success is the mind, which always has a reference point of the past, and that you should not live in the past. And when the past is erased and you live in the present, then you can rewrite
Wow. What a packed few minutes that was. The mind lives in the past and doesn't know how to live without the past. So everything is defined by the past. And he said either this life or it could be lifetimes before this. But the past is defining our present. He says that's what has to stop. We have to silence the mind, silence the thoughts. One of the ways we do that is by replacing those thoughts with the mantra. So we'll be doing that today. But he mentioned something really profound in that he talks about that fourth state, which is turiya. It is that state in between waking and sleeping, that transitional point. He talks about, not in this video, but he has mentioned it before a few times, about Edison. And that was Edison's technique. He would sit in a chair that was on a metal plate on the floor, and he would hold an iron ball in his hand, and he would close his eyes and just begin to get quiet. And when he started to reach that fourth state, he would his hand would open up, he'd drop the ball would bang onto the metal plate that he was sitting on, and startle him, wake him up. And at that point, he would remember exactly what was going on in his mind. And that's where his brilliant ideas, so many of them, came from. So, people ask, oh, I can't, when I'm meditating or when I'm chanting, I just can't stay awake. Well, you are transitioning into that fourth state, which is where inspiration is where I would think that's where manifestation takes place, because you've dropped the past. When you enter that fourth state, you're not in the past anymore. You are in that realm of all possibilities. This is just my meanderings here right now. But as I think about this is kind of what the thoughts that come to my mind in trying to figure this whole thing out. So anyway, we have to silence the mind, silence the thoughts, and then slip into that state of super consciousness. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to chant Shreem Brzee. Focus on the throat. You can even put your hand on the throat gently when you chant the sound Brzee, because that's where a lot of our bad karma is. And what is karma? He says in the meditation that we'll be doing, what is karma? Karma is your thought process. It's what you think. It's what you think. So we will be replacing those thoughts with the sound Brzee and Shreem Brzee. The meditation will be at the end of this program. We're going to chant a few, for a while, and then we'll slip into meditation. Dr. Pillai will guide us in that. So do stick around for that, because that's huge. He installs the sound Shreem Brzee, the light of Shreem Brzee, into our body, mind, and soul. So very important to participate in that. But he has said that the sound Brzee will remove bad karma. So that's why we're focusing on the throat area, because that's where a lot of the bad karma is lodged. So I'm going to stop talking. So get yourself again in a nice, comfortable position and be open to the blessings. Blessings are everywhere. Blessings come from Dr. Pillai, from the goddess Shreem Brzee. Be open to those blessings. And don't doubt. Have faith. All is well. You are loved. You are loved by God. Take back your sovereignty. You are not a victim. You are sovereign and deserving of everything good. Let's chant.
Brzee, Brzee, Brzee. 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 Brzee, 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 Brzee. Brzee, come into my life, into my body, into my mind, into my soul, and change me all over. Immediately at this moment, so that I don't have to wait. Waiting is a waste of time. Breathe, breathe,
Brzee.
Brzee, 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 Brzee,
Put your attention on your third eye. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to go deep into the third eye. And from there let it go into the entire brain. And pervade the whole body. You don't have the burden to check out what is going to work for you. Brzee will be like a watchdog to keep away wrong projects from your mind. It will spontaneously spring the right thought. The right thought will show up because of the power of Brzee. The right project will show up. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Absolutely, you have no responsibility. You have given everything to Brzee to control. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Now join me. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Allow the sound to permeate the mind, the body and the soul. Brzee, 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 Brzee. Brzee, 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 Now, mentally keep repeating it within the third eye. You have completely given your financial plans, future to Brzee. Let Brzee lead you, control you, take over you.
Close your eyes.
Karma is your thought process. And that thought process is responsible for the kind of things you create around you. So if your thought process is just oriented towards scarcity, towards negativity, towards poverty, then that's what you create. We create our own reality of poverty or prosperity. Now, I'm going to call on Shreem Brzee, the gods of wealth. Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Our body is full of golden light. Shreem Brzee. 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 Now, put two beams of light into your two eyes and saturate the eyes, the eyeballs, with the light, golden light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let a beam of light push through the mouth. Let the tongue feel the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the ears receive the light. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the light go through the two nostrils and to the lungs. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. The light fills the heart and the rest of the organs within the body. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let the light fill our entire brain. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee. Let it fill our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee. 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 Just stay in the experience of light. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Make a prayer to bless you with abundance. Call on her with your body, mind, and soul and heart. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Chant with me. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Now, completely surrender to God. Surrender your limited, constricted, poverty-stricken consciousness, scarcity-stricken consciousness. That's what you surrender. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Chant mentally in your eyes. The ears. The two nostrils. The tongue. The heart. Our entire brain. Our third eye, the pineal gland. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Make a heartfelt, sincere prayer for all your needs. No prayer will ever go unrealized if you do it with your heart. Now, pray for whatever you want to manifest. She has come and occupied your body, mind, and soul. She will be with you and protect you. When you go to bed, pray to her. When you wake up in the morning, pray to her. Whenever you pray in the morning, always pray that you should create miracles today. Thank her for this day. Be grateful for her grace. Now, slowly, slowly open your eyes. God bless.
Slowly and gently, you can begin to come back to yourself. As you're leaving the meditation, lay your poverty consciousness at the feet of the Divine Lord. Lay your poverty thoughts at the feet of the Goddess, our Mother Divine. You are sovereign. That is what you take with you as you leave the meditative state and open your eyes. Feel free to post in the chat any experiences that you may have had today that you'd like to share with everyone. The video that we watched today is very profound and definitely worth a second, third, fourth, fifth viewing. And if you look in the description area underneath this video, open that up, the see more button, open that up, and you'll see the direct link on YouTube where you can watch that video again. Or you can just watch this replay again if you'd like, and then chant with it as well. So remember what he said about the mind. The mind lives in the past. Doesn't know how to live without the past. And what is the mind? What is the past? The past and what we keep recreating is that story that we tell ourselves. The story that plays out every day. And at some point, we have to say, this story has grown tiresome. I'm done with it. I'm going to write a new story. And then do it. Do it. Maybe that's the exercise for this week. Write your new story. Write your life. What would it look like? What would it look like if you had what you wanted? If you were living your sovereignty, what would that look like? Write it down. Write it in great detail. It's huge. It's a huge practice. You'd be amazed how many things can come to fruition when you write them. So write your perfect life. And then add to it every day. And then add to it even more. And if you have nothing else to add, then read it again. Read it, live it in your mind. That's how you silence your mind, is by replacing it with the negative, crummy thoughts. They're just thoughts. They have no power over you unless you give them the power. It's just a thought. It's like a cloud that passes through you, through the sky on a windy day. Oh, there it goes. You know, we don't get emotionally involved in clouds. So let's treat our thoughts the same way. We're not married to them. So write your new story this week and then read it over and over again. And then let Brzee be your watchdog to chase away those negative thoughts when they try to approach. So I'm just reading some of the chat. A lot of you have had some good experiences today. That's great. Resistance says, oh my God, feeling very, very good and sleepy. Yeah. You know, the question was, well, so is it okay to fall asleep when you're listening to the chanting or the meditation? Yeah, you know, try to stay awake if you can. Try to be present and conscious. But if it's overwhelming and all you can do is just go deep and just drop off, then certainly don't beat yourself up about that, because that is what's happening. That's what's supposed to be happening at that point. There are things happening on levels that we're not aware of. You know, I'm reminded of a story back some years ago. A fellow had a guru, and he kept falling asleep whenever he'd meditate. And he got so upset with himself. And he said, you know what? With the help of my guru, I am going to stay awake during this meditation. And he really worked hard to stay awake. And during that time, he had a vision. His guru came to him, and the guru had a broom and was sweeping out his heart of everything that was unnecessary. And the guru said to him, will you please go back to sleep so I can finish my work? So things are happening on so many different levels that we're not aware of. And at some points, we don't even need to be aware of them. We just need to have faith and know that they're happening. So, Anusha is saying, Sadhguru Babaji, we go away at times, but we take you with us, your words, your presence, wherever we are. We love you. We thank you. And Pillai Center for the love and assistance. Yeah. He doesn't leave you. God doesn't leave you. And we don't leave God, but we forget. We forget that God is with us always. Always. So a couple of free things happening this week. If you look in the description area underneath the video, as I mentioned before, there will be a free webinar with Dr. Pillai talking about Skanda Shasti. That's the 6 days of Muruga. Muruga is, of course, the brother of Ganesha, son of Parvati and Shiva. And he was born out of the third eye of Shiva. And so he is the Lord of the third eye. So Dr. Pillai's free webinar will be the Siddha secrets of Muruga and the third eye. And that will happen this Sunday, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. UTC, 11:30 p.m. IST. And there's the link where you can watch the free webinar. And the 6 days of Muruga is approaching. I believe it starts November 4th. Don't hold me to that, but it's right around that. But what we've been doing is having preparation chanting sessions. And so underneath that in the description area, you'll see the 8 days of Skanda Shasti preparation chanting. And there is the link there and the time that happens. So you can join both of those free programs. And then tomorrow, of course, is our Living My Lord's Prayer meditation and prayer session. And we hope you can join us for that as well. The information's there. So we will be closing our call now. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Pooja, but this is not Sucharita, this is Donna. But Sucharita will be, she continues to do her Powertime Practice on her programs on Saturdays, and that information is in the description area too. She's awesome. So thank you for comparing me to her, Pooja. Wow, what a compliment. So Pooja says, thank you. I'm going to practice the whole video again today. I put Babaji's picture on my altar and look in his eyes multi times a day. I worship him. Thank you, Pillai Center. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pooja. But yeah, that, Pooja has absolutely the right idea. And that's why we always end the programs with darshan. Darshan is that time where you can look in the Guru's eyes again and connect with him, connect with Dr. Pillai. He sees in your soul, and by looking in his eyes, you connect. So pray to him. He has promised that he'll come and do miracles for you if you just reach out to him. So darshan is that time when we can do one more big push, big push to connect with the divine. So with that, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for your beautiful comments in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. And you make this session beautiful as well. Our group energy really just takes it up a notch or two or three or four. It's just an amazing time together every week where we can just connect and spread those blessings that we've received, spread them throughout the world, wherever we are. So beautiful. So with that, God bless you. We love you, and we will see you soon. Namaste, everyone.